Well, hey, YouTuber, this is Big D Cruz. Um, I promised you guys I would get back into drawing art. I want to train myself over again because I want to finish a comic novel that I've been wanting to do for a long time. Um, and I got a lot of comic books to read and that. Um, for the last couple of days, I've been busy because I've been um, I've been busy with working with pastels, color pencils. Uh, I got me some acrylic paint and some markers and two types of markers. But anyway, my favorite is pastels, I think, and oil pastels to be exact. And I'm going to get into the pan pastels and also the pencil pastels. So what I want to show you here, right here, if you can see, is some stuff that I was just goofing off um, over the last couple of days. I did this here today, and this just shows you how well um, you can go with these oil pastels. Um, I've been using these pastels from Walmart. They're inexpensive. I think these were like $5 or less for I'd say I think about 20 of them or something like that. I've been using these pastels and I've also been using with them. I don't scrub, pastels have to be scrubbed. I don't scrub with my hand. I found that out to be ineffective, especially when you're using pastels that are cheap brands. I'm trying to find so I can show you here. It must have fell on the floor, so I don't know where it went, but trying to find my my geez, where did it disappear to? There's the one that I'm not even using. That's not here either. Here's okay. Here's one of the things I use right here. This here is a stumper, a paper blender. This is a paper blender, and I also have the stumper. I don't know where it disappeared to. It kind of just rolled off the table somewhere. It was right here. Here it is. Okay. Uh, this here is a stumper, and that's what I use to blend in the colors, as you can see. So I did this today, okay, and I did this today also. What I'm showing you here is I want you to look real good. See this right here? That's colored pencil. This is colored pencil with what is that? Marker and also just a little wee bit of pastel. Mixing colored pencils and pastels don't always work that great. This is colored pencil. Now, these are two things that I was trying to do with two different mediums. This is the colored pencil version. That's the pastel version. See how the pastel gives a more realistic tint, looks more interesting. Okay, look at that. Wow, that is beautiful. And then look at that. Wow, that's all pastels. This is colored pencil right here. These here are pastels. This is a pastel mixture that's black and yellow. And this is black and gray mixture, shaded. That's a colored pencil. These are colored pencils. So that's just some stuff that I've been goofing off with. I did this yesterday. As you can see, I was testing it out. Didn't do all that great with this, but I still, if you look at the grain here of the so-called fire, I just love the way that just blends in. You know, that's supposed to be fire. I think I did two of these. Yeah, I think I did two of these of the fire. I did one in pastels. I think I did two of them. Let me see here. Hold on a second. I think I did two of them, because that doesn't look like the one I remember. Let me see here. Come on. Right, here it is. Well, this one's done in colored pencil and pastel. As you can see, it has a little bit more, that's done mostly in colored pencil, but more colored pencil than pastel. And again, these are oil pastels that I'm using. So, and I was really concerned about whether getting into oil pastels, because you know they have to be blended when you use them. You got to take your finger and blend them. I was really concerned about whether or not I would be able to draw something on regular paper and put oil pastels in it. Well, as you can see on this side here, the guy with the silly gun, he's all pastel, and the outline or here are two different types of marker. You see how his pants, I love the way his pants look like real blue jeans, almost, you know, almost. And then his gray shirt, and I have some ink pen and marker in there, and I had to use a marker for the gun, because fake gun, actually silly gun, I really need to practice on that, but I had to use marker in there because the pastel, it just wouldn't fit. But as you can see, it fitted for the shoes, the pants, even the hands and the face. I was able to get color in there. Here's my silly robot. Now the robot is made mostly in marker. This is all marker and pen here. Okay. And this is just me goofing off with the pastels and the markers and the color pencils. So that's all I was doing, was just goofing off. I can really, I believe, draw a little bit better than this if I put my mind to it. I just have so much things I wanted to do, and I wanted to find the medium that that would best suit what I like to do. Now I know that most comic book artists, they uh, use pen and markers to do a lot of their comic book work, but you know, I think that you can get somewhere like this. I think you can get somewhere. So um, I just really love the way the pastels, the colors blend. You know, I just really love that. Um, and as ideas flow and I put something down that I can appreciate, I will post it on YouTube uh, so that, you know, I don't know, you might have some information for me. Um, to better my experience in drawing. You know, I'm 50 years old, and I'm just now getting back into this. I mean, I've got married, and I got I got a daughter that's an artist. Um, and I remember when she was young, she looked at my comic book stuff and that I had laying around the house, and I think she decided to take an interest in art. But me myself, I haven't. I've been too busy, you know, taking care of a family and going through a divorce and trying to work on my music, trying to preach the gospel and all the good stuff. I haven't had time to really get into my artwork. Um, so I really want to get back into it. And I just got books and that from the library that I want to get into and really, really learn some things. So me and her could go out. She's kind of cute. But anyway, yeah, she's too young. But anyway, thank you for watching. And if you have any advice for me, if you know anything about oil pastels that I don't know, especially when it comes to getting into like comics and illustration where you're going to be drawing on standard paper and stuff like that, let me know. Thanks for watching. God bless you. And again, I will keep you posted. Have a great night.